and then. Go.
4 teams left as
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
啊，怎么这么没力？先抓一下投篮的感觉。 喂，
The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, and nothing tips off a broadcast. Thank you for that report, David. Glad to see AI be welcomed by the league.
And AI has had such a unique experience. I'm sure others around the league want to hear about it. And at the end of the day, his story is incredible, and everyone is a fan of his.
Well, Clark, 2 prolific offenses facing off here
哇，
tonight.
裤子嘛，
If
怎
you
么有
like
星星的？
scoring, this one is a good one to watch.
Well, count me in, Kevin. This is appointment television for me, partner. I mean, nothing wrong with a little razzle-dazzle in high-octane basketball. Doesn't get much more entertaining than that from where I sit.
Yeah, they sure make it fun. You're right. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Pass the ball. James kicks to Kuzma.
Wow. What?
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. And it's AI with the rebound.
怎么掉球了，登哥？
Pass to Anthony. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Kuzma kicks the ball. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. All up top, coming off a solid outing against Portland. The Lakers with the rebound.
他是不是应该给我？
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it.
哎呀，跑太远了。
Wasted no time on that one. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball surveying the floor. And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's Ball. Anthony with the block. Got a piece of it. And it goes
这个空接。
One's off Kuzma. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
Poked away. Paul with the steal. Here's AI. No good. Lakers trail by 6. Here's LeBron. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now, here's AI. Guarded by McGee. AI kicks to Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You know, when Chris Paul came to the Rockets, a lot of people questioned if he and James Harden would be able to share the ball. Both known for being ball-dominant guards. I think you'd have to say it's worked out pretty well.
Ball against Paul. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal.
球哥是不是有点烂？
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And that one's good. James.
差点妨碍中篮呢。
Reliable guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Paul kicks to Harden. Here's AI. It's good. The assist that time
it's
from Harden.
Good.
Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. Caldwell Pope left side. It's deflected, and he gets it back. James finds Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Kuzma, that's good.
怎么没守住？哇，应该跳的。
Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Here's AI, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it.
上传就不能赛车？没有啊，我先整理一下心态。昨天，昨天大赫是没有看到最后是。 哇，被卡了，没进。对啊，关台前最后一场上的。大赫是昨天那时候不在吗？
Everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Kuzma
他怎么没掏到？
buries it from 3-point range. LeBron's got
不在，好吧。
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game.
啊，太小力了！哇，好亏。
It's actually become quite efficient.
Down low, Caldwell Pope. That falls, nice feed.
啊，他们内线怎么这么强
Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Back to AI. And stolen by Kuzma.
哇，没拦到。
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line.
个负评。
Yeah, you know, Contavious
谢喽。
His quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused. And last season, not a
太赚了吧！上个钻石就有2个负评了，
Switching teams,
整个起飞。
Same brand of defense. Unfortunately, the lack of bite shooting the ball stayed the same.
绿的。
That's an area he's got to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for James Harden.
再一颗。
Denied in for Paul.
吃锅吧你！
Gordon with it.
还敢上篮啊，逼死你！一个碰死两个不平，赚。
Well, you know, he's never been an efficient scorer, Kevin, but you don't need him to be. I mean, the steals are always going to be there, and he's a nuisance on that end of the floor and can guard just about any perimeter position. He's also improved his rebounding.
再盖一颗
help in a lot of ways. So this guy
啊，还敢上来啊！
He's a winner and a keeper. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more,
可能是他是车神吧，
going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the
是没有在搞什么活动啊？
efficiency
啊，没
of
进
your possessions, go for three when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot is a mid-range shot for a good shooter,
没有特别
I
去
think you
关
should
注
take
他
them
的
all
影
the
片
time. I mean, that would just be my posture. So I differ with the analytics. I understand what they
因为
say.
我通常很少去看回放。
Guys get a good mid-range jumper from a quality shooter. We're shooting it every time.
Knight passes to AI. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 16 points for AI.
不知道从什么时候开始就特别喜欢，有这件事吗？
Timeout called the Lakers. And in their own words, the Houston Rockets obsessed with beating the Warriors.
太多游戏记录，他好像也是玩蛮多东西的。
Here's ball.
对啊，他好像买蛮多 NS 的游戏
Still no
的。
points in the game. So for the Lakers right now, inside we've got Kuzma and McGee. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's ball.
我的
In
板
for
嘞。
one. Rockets on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here.
哦哟，这个阿雷
So
又
let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Trailblazers got the job
玩
done.
DBD 的时候，
Finished with 24 points and was on target
他玩
the whole
DBD 的时候，
night.
我
Didn't
做了
miss
什
very
么
much.
事情？
And most important for him beyond his own individual performance.
哇，他一直把我拉在外面，不让我进去守禁区，哎，
Could you believe that performance? Wow.
裤子嘛真的坏。
Really something to see. He showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Here's Paul.
不是吧？
But it rolls out.
And as he squares up for mid-range,
开玩笑是不是？
right in his face.
哎，太早跳了啊，惨了！
That he crowded the shooters there, made him uncomfortable, got into his
这都没进的吗？
airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the
中
shot.
距离，中距离怎么都烂？
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Los
哇，
Angeles
中距离怎么废到笑？
Rockets leading by 13. From deep three-point range.
哎，太大颗了啊！
No good. And the
我怎么站那
Lakers
么
will
远？
go the other way with
我的
it.
天！
Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the previous
哎，没
meeting
进，
was a win for
没
them
挡
and
住
a。huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up
安安
with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop off
Aiden
in production. Gives
我
you
好
a
像很
big
眼熟
advantage.
这个
I
名
know
字啊
they'd。love to see that again tonight.
The tray.
啊，
Ball with
裤子嘛，怎么手那么长？
Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight.
篮球，你好啊，美人鱼，你最近是不是又去巡回演唱啊？好像很多天没看到你。
Bulls got his 6th assist on the night. Harden against Caldwell Pope.
哎，
But they get it back. Paul passes to AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact.
裤子嘛，
there,
你
but
这
he
不太
gets the
对吧？
ball and will shoot 2. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between
哦，你说跟那个大陆人吵架那个是不是？
And the three ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot
我
in
的
the
发球
arsenal, very
飞到笑
effective way to spread out the defense.
我的发球真的飞到笑。
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and
啊，惨了，
management were
凉
going
了
to do everything they could to bring in big name
这都没
free
进哦。
agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to LA.
啊，你为什么这么晚传？我空这么久，哇，惨了！
Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive
真的是毒瓜大球仔。
Harden finds Capella.
两个三分球，我这场已经射了颗去了。我看一下。 都已经中5颗啦，5成命中率。哎，被卡。啊，还敢来啊，姆斯！100%也太难了吧！哎，这个还真的挺难按的，不开玩笑。叫我守姆斯是不是？啊，守姆斯轻轻松松啊！ 10乘10也太难了吧！哈登在干嘛？果登是不是在开玩笑？他刚那个冲上去敲人是怎么回事？
LeBron kicks to McGee.
来啊，有种你冲进来啊
！6 to shoot. It's stolen by Anthony. Floats it up for AI.
哎，没接到。
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
我再也不会相信安东尼。这空接在开玩笑哎。那空接丢的有够丑。对啊，安东尼，难怪会被开除啊，不是没有原因的。 等下在跑什么很复杂的战术，是不是？没开车观众变好少，没办法，那游戏正夯啊。不是哦，因为2K19有一个很好笑的现象，你去看它的 Steam 评价，差不多10个里面会有5个一星评价。 然后呢，那些一星评价的人，每个游戏时间都500-600个小时啊。这个现象真的很猛。每个给1星的都500-600个小时是怎么回事？
Ball kicks to James. Over Anthony. And so it's Houston sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside.
你玩了500-600个小时，然后才说人家游戏做得烂，或者是说你可能前面玩100个小时，你就觉得这游戏很烂了。啊，你怎么还可以继续玩剩下的400个小时？
Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Follow.
虽然我也是其中一个给1星负评的。
We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Anthony out there with AI.
汪太晚出手了。
Capella in at the center position. It's the 5 for Houston
哎，没拦下来。
Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
我刚说可以自己上，要统计回馈单的评价，故意给负评。不知道这个负评，我觉得就看看就好了。假 K 不见了，可能去假 K 了吧。哇，好像有点勉强。
Great instincts on defense and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you.
不能让，我只是从他的 ID 合理的怀疑啊，惨了。我手到了。登哥，登哥真地猛。
Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach.
哇，那卡培拉把我挡死。
Kevin, all right, David, thank you.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Thank you, AI.
啊，太小力了。啊，怎么进了？上钻石就可以乱讲话了吗？也是还好啦。Toyota 无所不在啊。
But when you were out there, everyone had to be, it seemed to me, a two-way player.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's interesting when you see some of these terms that come into vogue. There's not much that's new under the sun.
今天上班还有穿外套吗？他一年四季都穿那个羽绒衣在上班啊，不，羽绒外套啊，不是羽绒衣。啊，太远了。我会气死！卡培拉真的猛。他怎么给他了？ 我们公司是兵工，也没有到这么冷吧？就他的位置刚好在那个冷气口下面，所以他会觉得特别冷。没拿到。
And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Finish off the break. Harden's got
风水步，所以他就那边就特别冷啊，我的位置就还好啊，他的位置就刚好在冷气口下面。
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Ingram.
怎么让他进去的？
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
公司很大吗？你说整体空间吗？没有到特别大吧，也不算特别小了。没去过，还是我们下次直播抽奖来参观公司好了。这会有人想参加吗？ 直播抽奖参观公司会有人想参加吗？可是你没办法去哦，好吧，那还是不要办这个东西好了，这感觉挺脑残的。红红一日游，人家不是有那个一日职业体验吗？那我们也来一个一日职业体验好了，体验带出人员。Allen 说什么很大？ 有没有人想要体验一日带出人员的？还要付你车马费？ 那好像不大行。
Count that bucket. 8 points for Chris Paul.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away.
算你从，哎，等一下，我在看聊天室。
Good ball movement, wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
你可以走路来啊，这样就不用付钱了，多棒！
And it's Paul penetrating, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
就比如说这个活动礼拜3举办好了，啊，你就礼拜1开始走2天，应该是走得到吧？
The other teams really have to play for.
你要可以多走路不好吗？
Because teams are heavy favorites don't mean they're going to prevail in competition. So that's the first thing. And you never know what happens. We've talked about it before, Kevin. The unpredictability.
对啊，你就假装自己在参加那个妈祖绕境啊！哎呀，我怎么没进去？为什么变中投？
So for the Lakers right now. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ball is the point with KCP at his side, and it's McGee
我的背运真可笑。
roaming the paint. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the
这去
ultimate
绕
green
也是可以
light,
啊。
and because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the
你
perimeter.
要开天启来找我，那你要先有天启啊。
Taken away by Anthony. He kicks it to
老
Rivers.
总跑不太动了。哇，又是这个
Trying to find Capella.
这个傻逼控哇，傻逼得分后卫，
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
这个霸球仔得分后卫。
An unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
到底要我守谁？
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Rivers looking over the floor. And it's Contavious.
哎，干嘛？
That's foul number 2 for him.
啊，怎么我又被换下去了？
Kuzma inside. Working on AI. Beats it. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance
卡
opportunities.
培拉跑得有
Here in
点
the
慢。
second half, that extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Inside. Here's Capella. Out of
哎，卡培拉，
shot opportunity.
不要闹了，大哥！
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop.
哇，追不到！
Over.
Already a skilled
痴汉男孩今天会直播吗？会啊。
close to the basket. You have no choice but to foul.
哎，不对哦，今天好像不是痴汉男孩，我不知道今天是不是痴汉男孩。你们觉得吉米比较强，还是痴汉男孩比较强？我是觉得痴汉男孩好像略强一点。
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Down low. Gets off his foot. And the refs whistle.
踢球为例，谁在那边踢足球？
He is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out.
吉米吧，我觉得痴汉男孩好像比较强。
Game offensively, boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit.
东森今天有上班吗？有啊。还是要出界几次？ 哎，他为什么球接不起来？
Is it me or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every
第一位单打。
that's available. A 20-plus rebounding
哎，
game.
啊，我给卡培拉。
Something we get to see very often, Greg.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. No good, unable to end this run.
我登。
Lakers trail by 13. From the
还有谁？你没点到名的？
Ball no good.
应该没了吧？我们老板有在上班嘛？老板通常不会在高雄。哎哎，等，看了两个。
Kuzma's got 26 points.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off.
真的凉了，整个人都冰了。
Houston leading by 11.
登哥，是要传球没？是要运多久？是要运多久？
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
晨晨还在吗？晨晨还在啊。
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Ball against ball. To the paint. There's Kuzma.
我就问啊，
Pass was put in just the
啊，怎么没盖到？
And he has 28 points for the game.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Harden kicks to AI.
哎，屁嘞！
Stolen by Kuzma. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he could
裤
not
子
get
是
that
开
one
挂
to
是
go.
不是啊？
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going
这
to
些
be
隐藏版人物有很隐藏吗？
on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
不是我犯规哦，这次不是我。
105 left to play here in the fourth.
哇，他手很死哎！我现在好像一拿到球会被包夹哎。
Harden against Caldwell Pope.
哦呦，
Placed alley-oop pass
太神了，
into
卡
the
培
lane.
拉。
And the Rockets lead by 11.
And now as the clock ticks
那
down,
你可以去看回放啊
is。a solid victory here for the Rockets.
2 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with this win now, we're
哎，太小力
all
啊！我的天，
and 1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be
他
a
的命中率堪忧。
competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better
挡一个，挡一个。
conference battles we see this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal
Hey.
all-around game for AI.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them
安东尼，你干嘛？
Toys with the opposition, just as unflappable.
安东尼又是你。
Easily on these
回
kinds
放
of
你只
shot
看远
attempts.
远。
So the first one
好吧。
drops. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
安东尼是不是在雷啊？
That's definitely.
都是为了球
I
迷，
pride myself on being an all-around.
球迷加起来，啊，加速又过期了，好吧。哎，今天高雄又有下雨了，加速过期，又要去跑健身房了。出门为什么要？应该是为了沐浴乳出门的吧？不是出门顺便买沐浴乳吧？健身房建起来。哦，跑个最简单的就好。这个健身房真的是最无聊的东西，到底为什么要一直来？ 然后又不能不来，不来体力又会变少。而且还要做3个才可以恢复。有没有比较快的、啊？举个哑铃好了。举个哑铃。看你哑铃怎么玩去了？可以去打扰那个正在健身的大哥吗？要放掉。要一起按是不是？好，会了。这也太难了吧！是不是在开玩笑、啊？这东西？我按了还不行。我的人物是双手没力啊，哑铃举不起来。到底是要失败几次？再一个。手没力，跑步总行了吧？转身抱起，应该是不会吧？我的人物看起来挺和善的。不是啊，他手没力，不能怪我按不好啊。看我这个脚是挺行的，这个手是不大行。我来看一下这个正在健身的大哥。我想说讲什么东西？哎呀，那个人不见了。这间健身房是不太干净。他刚站在这对吧？他刚是站在这吧？我回头看一下，再回来，他人就不见了。这健身房是不是不太干净？好，再买个饮料，这饮料也太贵了吧！我的天，3500、7000、11500，买完我就破产了。算了，不买了。到底什么饮料10罐要3500？我看一下下一队打什么。打个谁呢？这个好了，打公路，我们直接模拟。怎么一直输？这场是我的问题吗？我看一下，38分10篮板，还行吧。这个嘞，我都正的，那应该不是我问题。好，我们来对决这个联盟最强大前锋。
But there's no time to rest. 76ers GC and their MVP Radiant are waiting.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
他怎么投不进？哦，看来我的底角还行哦。
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. The Rockets play before the home, and as they...
Well, God,
David, thank you for the update. AI very popular among the voters early.
And there's no guarantee he'll land a spot on the roster, but you can't deny his popularity with the voters. That does go a long way.
Very little locked in at this point, Brent, but sometimes it feels like the best teams are just waiting for the playoffs to begin.
Well, there's always this idea about building up for the playoffs, and I think over the past 5 or 6 seasons, most of the talk that we have about those teams being as healthy as they can be, and I think that's the time in the season we're at now, Kevin. Make sure that everybody is 100% ready to go, not just mentally, but physically.
Coaches got to keep their focus, right? I mean, that's tough to do.
The coaches do, but the good ones start that process maybe in the last 15 games of the season to try to ramp things up so that guys feel ready to go once the end of the regular season comes.
All fueled up and ready to go.
哇，你这也太硬要投了吧
！Who's on the floor? And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Ilyasova, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. Harden against Brogdon. Harden finds Paul. It's good from long range.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
Bledsoe against Paul. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Harden against Brogdon. In the corner, it's Capella. And too much time in the lane. They call for the second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Washington. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And Houston, they know they're up against some fierce competition, but they believe in themselves and believe that they belong in the top spot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Paul against Bledsoe. High post Lopez. Shoots over Capella. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
No doubt we could talk about them getting dominated physically. That's exactly what happened there. They got pushed around the entire game.
Here's Lopez. It's good for his second 2 of 3 so far.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Harden's shot is off. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
In the corner, it's AI. They get the rebound. Here's Capella. Here's AI, and that basket's going to count.
妨碍中篮。
Goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And as we get closer and closer to the All-Star break, there's been a lot of speculation as to who might make the roster. Greg, does AI have a legitimate chance here?
Guys, the more I hear from players and media, the more I get the feeling that AI is going to be on a roster. With the way he's played and his name recognition, don't be surprised to see him on the All-Star team.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Oh,
that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Well, at the start of the summer, many expected a busy market for Capella in free agency. Eventually, though, signing a 4-year deal to remain with the Rockets. I feel like it's a great deal for Houston as Capella gives them the perfect inside presence to complement Harden and Paul.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Don't
want to give Bledsoe an open lane. That's inviting some trouble.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Ilyasova. Eric Bledsoe at one point, Brent, maybe the best defender in the league at the point guard position.
哇，这还被干扰到。
Later, where do you think he stands now?
I think there's been some regression from what he could do athletically, Kevin. So now you have to start to rely on your skill. His offensive game has grown a little bit, and he's around a superstar. That should make it easier to set up some opportunities where he could be more consistent offensively, especially shooting the basketball.
Harden can't hit.
他们真的换人守我。哇，跟不到啊！
So they take the lead. Middleton's got 5 now.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Anthony, the pass to AI. Here's Harden on the wing. Will it go? Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
为什么不传出来？我车子又进保养厂，那车子要休息一下。那个刚上钻石要去改装一下，不然怎么对抗钻石以上的人呢？
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. AI is out there with Anthony.
绿的。伟哥，我昨天看到你有在 FB 留言，对不对？你可以直接到 YouTube 留，因为 FB 常常看不见。就是 FB 的聊天室它不会弹出来，我们常常会没看到。我车子都没改，有改一点啊，只是天赋没点满，比较麻烦。
Put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game.
那个金钱不太够，我天赋都还没点满。
Man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
To the middle. And
暴扣。
throws it down. On his first full season in the NBA, AI has certainly shown that he belongs in this league.
我记得天赋好像差蛮多的。
After making a big splash in his debut, but he's put in the work and has shown that he isn't a flash in the pan, and he can bring a lot to an NBA franchise.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
这样怎么没有算我一个良好包夹？
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
天赋真的吗？可是我怎么听从说天赋差很多？就是他说会蛮有感觉的。
Up top, Capella. Anthony kicks to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. They now take the lead. AI's got 14.
真的假的？
And they've repeatedly probed
所以我被骗了吗？
in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded by AI. Good.
哇，我都盖
Brogdon's got his second bucket
追
of the
生
night.
火锅，怎么盖不到？
Purpose now here on the interior.
Harden against Brogdon. Harden left side. AI right side. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
哦，对了，比起这两个的话，那天赋是真的没什么差。
Every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bledsoe.
为什么换防
Lays it up off the glass.
？Why？
Bledsoe's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Bledsoe stays confident even down there in the paint as a point guard, finishing deep that time.
AI.
再一个暴扣。
Take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
We've heard Coach Steve Kerr say the power forward position, as we knew it, is disappearing. You could say that maybe about the center position too.
I don't want to say that about the center position. What I want to tell
他们打球打得不会吵架。
humble opinion is that
游戏中是不会啦，啊，我记得
so yeah, I don't
现实中是蛮容易吵架的。
because there are players out there that are playing that position and doing a lot of the things that you would qualify as center-centric, screening, going down to the block, rim running to the post, being an option down low. But it's definitely changed.
哈登是不是在开玩笑？
Go out and defend smaller guys in the perimeter, taking threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes.
快点，宰制要没了。
Well, it's weird to absorb not only that and what those players individually are asked to do, but when you're at a game and you're sitting in the stands and all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s. It's the exact opposite. It was like a bunch of ants on top of a long candy bar sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
Right.
It's just changed. So the center position, not disappeared, just changed.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Tony Snell.
哇，昆博又上来了。
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
一直犯规，现实找到打假，又踢球。奇怪，好像更新完之后，那个踢球威力常常发生呢。3不5时就有人在踢足球，好像最容易引起吵架的，好像是火箭吧。 哎，没盖到。因为那个哈登跟保罗两个打球都比较爱买饭一点。又打到了。
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
我对位字母哥了，是不是？
Brogdon against Harden, and there's the whistle on the shot.
这都买得到，真不愧是哈登。
And there's the foul against Milwaukee. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about
真的是买饭王
on the season? Outstanding.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
我记得季后赛好像也已经开始了。
Great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
如果火箭跟勇士都晋级的话，他们好像第2轮就会碰到了。
He can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss, and they have no idea how to contain him.
Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Clint Capella, and Gordon subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. George Hill's checked in for the Bucks.
哇，跑进去了！昆博太强啦！
Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
AI No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
等一下，昆博也跑太快了吧
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. He's got 9.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just
昆博跟鬼一样。
Tries from 10. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Chris Paul.
Attacking the paint, making an adjustment. Defense is right there.
等一下啊，惨了。
Antetokounmpo. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. AI kicks to Gordon. Back to AI.
哎，这都被盖！什么鬼
You go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away. The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Paul looking around.
昆博刚才故意的。
To the inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and there's the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Chris, he's checked in for AI. So it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll...
Thanks very much. You are having a terrific season so far. As we talk about All-Stars, your name is right in the mix. Now, is that something you're thinking about?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
We'll see if they keep feeding him right now.
屁呀，你这都进得去。
The defense does something to take him away from these great opportunities. No reason to go away from them.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Ilyasova out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Bledsoe in at the one. Capella kicks to Harden. Houston gets it back, and another shot. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from AI. Milwaukee's gone 7-9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. There's the pass to Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions right now. They need the basket.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here. When we talk so much about accurate shooting, sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there. Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
哦，我这个冰冷状态怎么守住他
For the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
Bledsoe against Paul. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second thing we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon. but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things, rotations and playing angles. And having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of him.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out a different coverage. You want to mess up the team's rhythm on the other end. And 5 guys, they snap to it and can carry out that defensive assignment in one play call. That's great defense.
And chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Harden inside the three-point line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks. He's been on his A game seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
To the middle, here's AI. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Shot clock at 5.
不要让困保动就好。
Brogdon inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 7. Inside, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at AI. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
Special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
The Rockets making a switch here. Gordon's and Milwaukee with a change here too. Middleton's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game, standing maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. But the one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Pretty much unstoppable. You can blame some poor defense on that play, just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution.
92比86。6分是
Bledsoe against Paul. Over Bledsoe and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's 13 points for Chris Paul. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. AI is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
哇，太大力了！哇
And it's AI missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. And Middleton kicks to Brogdon. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Brogdon against Harden. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. Anthony kicks to AI. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
底角，底角没进。
Back up, and it's sent back by Lopez. The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Anthony. Out to the right wing. Here's AI.
怎么可能都没进啊
Fires the three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect.
4分4分。
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Anthony. And Ilyasova kicks to Bledsoe. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez passes to Middleton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Anthony finds Paul. Stolen by Bledsoe.
Wow.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
队友不想赢。
Be wary, Eric Bledsoe's around the rim and he's coming at you.
Bledsoe against Paul. Stolen by
哇
Brogdon.
队友真的不想赢。
And here's Bledsoe. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the incredible timing?
也行也行，一个快速2分。
Hammered it down. That's tipped. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Middleton, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Middleton's got 20 points.
This is a good sign for the offense, handing the ball off to Middleton, who right now has got it going.
AI, no good.
为什么这都没进
I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Bledsoe, and Capella sends it back. In the corner, Harden. That one falls.
漂亮漂亮漂亮。擦3擦3。
He's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Just 5 to shoot. Middleton for 3 buries the long.
太扯了啦！这个 Middleton 到底是怎样？
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Got that
哇，
one.
终于进了。
And that's 31 points for AI.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Pass to Brogdon. Poked away and taken away by Paul. Pass to AI.
哇，这没进。
Had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Passes it to Brogdon. To the inside, Lopez. That shot misses. Defensively by Capella. A shot by Harden, wide open.
登哥踩线啦！
Very quick possession right there.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
啊，惨了，字母哥是不是要上来了？
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball, a little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
哦，好进来了，好进来了。
Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys.
逆转。
This is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you, you'll win this game.
哇，跑太慢。
Just a huge moment right there from Ilyasova. He wasn't shy about taking that one.
And it's Paul penetrating.
哇，你按太久了。
I think the D is just fine with those kind of shot attempts coming from him there because he's not hitting anything right now.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example.
哦哟，可以可以。
Can be. Carmelo Anthony with the game changer.
The Bucks trail. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe against Paul. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. A second chance effort. That one falls.
哇，守不住哎。
Antetokounmpo's got 23.
This is why you gotta love where Giannis is in the young part of his career, willing to drain a crucial shot for his ball club.
Harden.
哇，这太硬要了。
No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Bledsoe passes to Ilyasova. Yes!
Oh, shocking.
太硬要了吧？
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just one or two shots at the end decide the outcome.
Feeds it to Capella. The three from Harden. Count.
哇，漂亮！
平
手平手。
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lob pass to Capella.
Oh, yo.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Seconds left to play.
16秒，他们的中锋是冰的。
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo.
然后压时间。
They could win it. Shot is good.
哦，时间到。
Looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release.
官方查验，官方查验。
Review of that last second shot. If they
怎么计算？
they get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one is over.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at...
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break it.
Combo 太强了。哎，没升等。
Look, man, just come in my locker real quick.
新的代言吗？没有。 好，那我们今天就先开到这啦，时间也差不多了。好，然后等一下是5点虫虫的极速领域，然后如果你有玩的话，也可以来跟他玩一下。那我们下次见啦，拜拜。